Hi, I'm Derek Hall,
Hi, I'm Jaden Phillips.
Hi, I'm Indira Phillips.
and this is Youth Corner, where we're going to talk about all things religious, politics, anything that makes us happy and brings joy to the church as well. First, we're going to start off with a topic of the delay of TV shows and how animation has taken over production. Now, through the pandemic, we have all been binge watching TV shows I can't mention because this is called Youth Corner, but one of my favorite shows I have been watched was Family Guy and American Dad. It was really good. Guys, what did y'all binge watch this pandemic?
Avatar: The Last Airbender and SpongeBob.
Okay, what about you?
I've been watching a lot of Netflix shows like Vampire Diaries, Stranger Things,
Stranger Things?
anime shows. I'm trying to get into anime.
Anime. Most of our viewers probably don't know what anime is, so what is it? For an average viewer on a Friday night, I have nothing to look at. I put this on and I want to see what is animation? I mean, what is it?
I don't really know how to explain it.
That's like Dragon Ball Z?
Or Naruto.
No, there we go, Naruto.
Yeah, like shows like Attack on Titan, like that.
I hope we have some viewers your age watching this as we speak because that's a good show. What about you? Do you like, you look like a Tom and Jerry kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woody the Woodpecker? I think some of our viewers like that.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny? Yeah. You said yes to everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're the yes man, right?
Yeah.
You're being corporate saying what?
Yes.
There we go. But the reason, do you know why the reason why animation was doing so much better than the pandemic? You know, because a lot of live TV shows, like what live TV shows do you look at?
Like,
Yeah, like let's say somebody that likes to look at Grey's Anatomy.
well, I know there's some shows that have been put on delay because they were trying to make new seasons, but because of COVID, they had to stop. They had to stop making the show because of COVID, and they wanted to take precautions.
And what show is that? Listen, we gonna speak our mind. What show? You never know. There's somebody at home right now on a Friday night thinking, man, what are these children gonna say that they, they can recommend to me? Good Girls are a good show to watch. Yeah, I've seen. No, yeah, I'm too young for that. That's a good show. You know what show that got canceled? I mean, that got
Well,
Claws. You ever seen Claws?
no.
TNT?
Yeah.
You do. Remember, your mom and dad might look at this too. So just be careful what you
No.
say. No? You know?
No.
So there's no show that got shut down because of the pandemic? No?
No.
Anything you want to recommend to the church to watch? Because some of our viewers are still at home. At Sunday they got Sunday school. They got Sunday school. They got the live stream Wednesday. They got Bible study 6:30 p.m. So what would you recommend to our viewers at home?
I've also been watching Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. Tell them how old you are.
13.
13. Criminal Minds. What show would you recommend? There gotta be a show. As much as you look at TV and have a video game in your hand.
Well, I did watch Snapped yesterday, so I do Snapped.
Snapped?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a show about like criminal stuff.
Why y'all both looking at criminal shows?
I don't know, it's really interesting to see how detective minds work and how they can solve the murder and who did the crime.
Yeah, how can they solve the mystery?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, you got a power couple going here. All right, that's a good duo. Law and Order. I recommend Law and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Stabler is supposed to be attorney. I know who that is.
No.
When you get a chance, check out Law and Order. That will blow your mind. The crimes that make you think, wow, this is literally happening in my city.
Yeah, I did watch a couple episodes of.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Law and Order, Criminal Minds, these are the shows that on Youth Corner we'll be giving to you for recommendations. Now we're gonna go into something a little bit more educational. I know y'all both like, no, let's stick with topic 2. Let's talk about TV shows, but we're gonna talk about everything on this, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about school and Zoom. Now, I'm not in school right now, or, I'm done with school, but you guys are in Zoom, on school, and y'all are doing it by Zoom, right?
Yeah.
What's your thought? Because you've been having a lot to say. We'll get to you in a minute. Let's see what you have to say about school and Zoom.
Well, I think now I've learned how to adapt to this new learning way. And first of all, from the beginning, it was kind of difficult to learn from home. Since I'm so used to being in school, it was kind of a different thing. But I think now I've learned how to teach myself, and also I've just learned it's sort of a better way to learn, and there's benefits to it. So yeah.
Like what? What benefits?
Benefits you don't have to first of all, you don't have to wake up early to get to school.
Yeah, your laptop is right there, just pop that back, press space bar, they sleep, the laptop sleeps. So,
Yeah.
Just make sure you got clothes on,
Yeah.
No, seriously, I did a Zoom interview, PG of course, but I did a Zoom interview where I was in my pajamas. She's asking me about, my job preferences. At the same time, there's a cereal bowl at the bottom of the table. So, it's something to think about. Just, be respectful, What about you? How has Zoom at school been for you?
Ever since the pandemic happened, it's been a lot harder, especially at the beginning, because I had to get used to everything. And especially, I was in 8th grade when this pandemic started, and that means I had to also apply to high schools. So that made it even more challenging because I had to do regular school, and I'm also in a program, so I had to do that work, and I also had to apply to high schools. So it was really stressful. But now I've been able to manage it and create a schedule, and now since high school applications are over and I got into my top high school, I can...
What top high school, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it's Convent at Sacred Heart.
Whoa, very nice.
Prestigious school.
Private school.
Oh, wow, I smell a high tuition. You gonna work hard to pay for it?
Well, I got financial aid.
Ooh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. All right, well, that's good. My opinion on Zoom in school, I just feel like soon we'll all be able to go back to school. The pandemic is not just over. So I say, guys, just try to hang in there. Give your teachers some breaks because your teachers are going through a lot as well. They have to, change their regular teaching methods to compromise and make sure that your students are okay. The students are able to do their lessons. So, just try to hang in there. If you could, what would you recommend to teachers and to the CDC on how to open school properly?
I would say don't rush too fast.
Don't rush too fast.
Because that's how it happened before. You rush too fast, and then people got COVID. So, more regularly, more faster. So, yeah, don't rush too fast, and just keep a steady timing of everything. So, yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, and that people
It's okay.
yeah, that people be vaccinated.
Yeah. Make sure you go to your local test centers and get yourself vaccinated. No one's paying me to say this. It's just common sense. The sooner we do this, the sooner we get New York City back to normal, for we can then 3 months later mess it up again. We are very overpopulated. This city has too many people.
Yes.
That train, you ever ride the tube?
Yes.
It starts good on 33rd, but once it gets to Times Square, it's packed in with a lot of people,
Yeah.
I'm just speaking my mind, but that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna speak our minds, right? Respectfully.
Yep.
Respectfully. What
Respectfully.
What would you recommend?
Yeah, I'm glad that we have the vaccine now and we have at least something that people who need it can go to, but I definitely agree with Jaden that we need to take our time with this.
Wow.
that we need to take our time with this, and we need to go slow, and we can't rush into this, because if we rush again, this whole process is going to happen, and more people are going to get sick and possibly die, and we don't want that.
Yeah, and
So we need to take our time.
and slow and steady wins the race. So yeah.
Wow, slow and steady wins the race. That's how we're ending this topic. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
No, I agree. We're opening, we're taking our time. We're doing indoor dining. I went to a Red Lobster last night. It was very good. Social distance, okay. It's hard to do. I'm a big guy, so. But yeah, I think slow and steady does win the race. But that brings me to the last topic. The last topic. I know you guys want to talk some more. It's Friday. You got your SpongeBob marathon, and you got some rocks to kick. I don't know what children do anymore. How has COVID affected your everyday life? Like, what do you miss about COVID? Like, what did you take for granted?
I missed is just regularly I miss actually going to the school building and just talking to people, just like regularly.
This is not scripted. He's actually saying
Yeah, I'm
school.
actually saying that, yeah. It's been tough, but yeah, I just miss like the little things that people do, like, just saying good morning, just the little things.
No, listen.
We take that for granted, so yeah.
I miss being able to walk outside and show my pretty face. Now it's covered by a blue mask, sometimes a black mask. I can't breathe, but you gotta wear it over your nose. I know I'm the first to say that, but I wear it under, but it's supposed to be over your nose. And that I miss being on, just going into the supermarket, not having to see people argue over the mask, because the mask became political. I'm gonna say it. They're not saying it. I'm saying the mask has become too political when all it's doing is just protecting us from the virus.
Yeah.
The church is, the cross, it's the stepping stone to getting to heaven. So, the church isn't political. The church helps us. The mask.
Yeah.
Think of it like the church is helping us.
Yeah, and speaking of the church, we'll be.
I'm sorry. Speak.
Oh.
I didn't give you your chance to speak. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How it COVID affected you?
Yeah, it's affected my everyday life. I just miss being around my friends in school and being around people. And it's been, because before I could wake up, I had to put on my uniform and make sure that I was early enough to go to school, to the school building. And I would get out really late and wait for my mom to pick me up. And now I just stay home all day and do work, and it's pretty much the same thing every day. So I kind of miss, because at least before COVID, it was a little change of pace. Now it's kind of the same thing. So I'm hoping that once I get into high school, and hopefully COVID can die down a little bit, and things can get better for everyone.
Yes, and hopefully that when I start college, when I'm 18, that this COVID won't be here no more.
How old are you now?
I just turned 16 like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago.
Happy belated.
Happy birthday.
You're already thinking about college, huh?
Yeah, thank
I just
you.
want another tuition, Phillips. Dad won't leave me up. All right, well, I hope everything turns out, Hopefully this show will be a little sunshine of light. We're going to be doing this every Friday. Just speaking our minds, giving topics, and just talking and just having a good time. I trust these two. They're representing Mount Hebron Baptist Church, as I am the media coordinator. She's my assistant. He's the baddest drummer in the Bronx. I said it. The baddest church drummer in the Bronx. And I just trust all of us that we're gonna make some good shows, some good content. So I hopefully you tune in every Friday and you enjoy this piece of art that I have helped, and these two you're gonna love. I love Indira from the bottom of my heart. I love Jaden. And this has been what's the name? This I keep forgetting. This has been what?
Youth
The
Corner.
youth corner.
We'll get the hang of it.
This has been the Youth Corner experience.
I like that youth corner experience. What you think? Youth corner experience?
Yeah.
I love how this is not scripted. This is just all us just speaking our mind. Say good night to the people, guys.
Good night.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.